Well, it's always tough when you draw that high-level wrestler who has a lifetime of experience in a one-on-one competitive situation. Prevailing wisdom is he'll have the wrestling advantage in this one time.
As his dad said, the moment he introduced him to the sport, he knew that he was made to be a wrestler. The kid slept in his headgear. He only wants to wrestle, and by doing that, he puts you in danger. He's constantly in your face, constantly trying to dig at your gas tank. He goes from transition to transition, single to double to high crotch. It does not matter the attack. He just knows that he will give you so much to process in terms of the wrestling that eventually he will get you to the ground.
You ever sleep in your headgear?
I sleep in my headgear.
All the time?
All the time.
All right, big one for him here tonight. Let's get to it. So another big fight has arrived for this outstanding boxer, and certainly we could talk about other parts of his game, but I know you like to lead the dance when it comes to his hands because they are sharp.
Yeah, Johnny, when he's most comfortable, when he's having his most success, it's whenever he's comfortable in the boxing realm. When he can fight behind that beautiful jab, set up the 1-2, set up the jab, right hand, and also those body shots. You see him turn and pivot and dig right up under the elbow with those body shots that can really put his opponent down. So while he may not like to be called a boxer, he wants to be called a mixed martial artist, being a boxer is what's allowed him to be where he is today.
And you know what? When Bruce Buffer announces him here in a few minutes, he'll call you mixed martial artist, but we'd like to see the hands here tonight. All right, with that, the wait ends here. Both fighters have graced the octagon, and we are raring to go from a sold-out arena here in Abu Dhabi, UAE. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner and former UFC light heavyweight champion and a member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Sugar Rashad Evans. And now introducing his opponent, fighting at the red corner, the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here's the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi. Another fight here tonight. His first 2 UFC wins took less than 2 minutes combined. The majority of Duho Choi's wins have come by first-round knockout. We'll see if he can rack up another one here tonight. Nice straight right lands. Oh, clipped him with the overhand.
He looks like Pac-Man. He's taking so many strikes to the head.
Lands the low kick. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Evans gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. Nice jab. Oh, man, that's a big moment early on. Most people expected he would be able to get the takedowns at will. The boxer stays upright, at least for now.
Oh, boy. I mean, now you're going to see his facial expression change a little bit. He's going to start to wonder, what am I going to do now if I'm forced to stand with this guy that possesses power like he does in his hands? Massive moment for this boxer.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Straight right is there. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, nice hand speed as the counter with the right is good. Overhand lands flush. Well, doing a great job here defensively, and you've got to be of sound defensive mind to set up your counter shots. He is certainly feeling it in this round. Evans gets the double leg takedown. How good was that? Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. I mean, just cutting him down to size with these beautiful leg kicks. Nice job blocking that punch. Mixing up the target, attacking the body. Oh, nice jab.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Nice jab there in the body by Choi.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Well, at this point, he is really timing things out well. It looks like he'll try to set up another combination of counter strikes here. He'll try to bait his opponent in and ultimately use that over-aggressiveness against him.
Let's work, come on.
Oh, head kick attempt. It is blocked by Choi.
You know, a lot of people say those don't land, but even if you block them a little bit, they still put damage on you.
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him, but this is really thick.
Oh, you gotta be careful there, yep.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. The Korean Superboy getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there.
Rashad gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those. Found a home for that punch. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Choi.
This guy cannot miss the head with his strikes.
Nice. Nicely done. 10 seconds to go in the round. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round 1. All right, everybody, take a seat. Deep breath. Breathe. All right, let's get him some water. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome. All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go with round 2. All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His striking was money in that previous round. Got to think he'll pick up where he left off here.
All about the money. It was greenbacks, cash, dollar bills, y'all. Every single strike he landed was on point, it was accurate, and it was heavy. Every time he let loose, he was able to land to great effect.
Posture's up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head.
That was nice.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Evans has got full mount now. All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight. Oh, he got to his spot.
Constantly a moving target. Choi's in half guard. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Another ground and pound strike lands. Pretty productive with the strikes here off his back. All right, closed guard now.
He passes the half guard.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Scramble, scramble, Evans is in half guard.
Big ground and pound. That was a slick transition.
Working out of the half guard here. Evans is back in full mount.
I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage.
Good work from the top here by Evans. Takes his back now. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Great work here from the bottom fighter. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that tiredness, that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. Try to establish that jab. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Misses with the left hook. Oh, gets the single leg takedown. Pretty good velocity on that one. All right, so there it is, yet another strike to the body. Feels like that was what the game plan was rooted in coming in here tonight.
Absolutely, Johnny. You can think that he's setting him up to go up top. Or, honestly, if he continues to land at this rate, at this target, he could finish him here. So I wouldn't change anything unless he makes it.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Just missed with the straight left hand. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here. That could affect the judging. Evans is in half guard now. Seconds winding down in round two. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, round three coming up next.
Stop.
Take a deep breath. Nice job out there. He's exhausted. Your ground control is unstoppable. Whatever you want to do down there, you can do.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists, Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough, control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
Ready.
Third round underway. All right, here we go with our next round, and thankfully for his opponent, it begins on the feet because his face was turning into mincemeat with that ground and pound in the previous round.
Oh, he got demolished, man. It was punches, it was elbows, it was transitions into the elbows. I mean, he had so much more knowledge in this area that although his opponent is a great ground fighter, jiu-jitsu goes out the window when you're getting punched in the face, and there was no better example of it than what we just saw in the previous round.
Straight right hand now just misses. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Short uppercut in the clinch by Choi. It's a nice jab by him there. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
Nice job of hiding that head kick.
Evans gets the single leg takedown. Well played. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by the Korean Super Bowl.
Big shot to the head.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Nice crack there. Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Missed with that attempt. Finds a home for the left hand there. We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. Oh, beautifully placed and timed kick there by Evans.
He does everything so big, double leg, double change.
Oh, good entry there to take the fight to the grappling realm. Now we'll see what he can do from here, champ.
This is exactly where he wants to be. Look for him to try to use ground and pound to open up submission opportunities.
Oh, another brutal jab. If you like boxing and you appreciate the sweet science, his jab is as good as it gets.
Yeah, he's the best pure boxer in MMA. He's one of those guys that if he needed to go into a boxing arena, he could still be competitive. It all starts behind that beautiful jab.
Nice right punch followed by a left. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Fighter lands a kick now. Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here.
Another takedown land. Change of the position. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Evans is right back to the full mount here.
Great job finding his shots from the top position. Another strike gets through from the top position. Got to be careful here.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Well, he's avoided a lot of the damage here on the ground. Nicely done with the head movement there.
Not
going to try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Final seconds here. to the head. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
More of the same. This guy can't do anything to you anywhere. You are controlling the entire fight. Stay sharp.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, DC, here we go with our next round. It wasn't just the accuracy, it was the aggressiveness, the volume.
It was unbelievable to watch him be so active. The cardio, the push, the pace, and the pressure that he fought with. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can maintain this over 15 minutes.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Evans' strike attempt there is blocked. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Double jab there by Choi. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Look at the control of the posture as he land that knee.
Oh, huge overhand. Inside leg kick lands there. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. You got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Just misses with a left hook there. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Beautiful kick there.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch. All right, so a little welt there starting to develop on the side of his body. A lot of strikes landing in that area tonight.
I mean, he's got to do something. You cannot continue to ignore that you get hit in the body over and over again. You better address it now before we get to a point where you can't continue to fight.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Nice jab.
He gets in a single power time. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to lead him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of us.
Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination there.
Very accurate, a lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal tonight.
All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position come in here and try to stop this fight.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and Neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing. Nice punch to the head.
30 seconds. Stay busy. You're behind.
Best punch in the game. Beautiful jab.
15 seconds to go. In the can, 5 to go. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is, when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous fight.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters. Nice, low single takedown.
Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing. Rashad going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you were fighting, was that something you would do? You see a cut, try to attack it?
It's like a target.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to get your hands on that cut. You want to punch him in it. You want to elbow him in it. Anytime you see your work paying off, you go down the path.
Look how excited you just got talking about punching a dude who's already wide open. Like, you got really excited.
It is, right? And I'm old now. I don't even want to fight no more, but I do love a little damage. Now he's going full mount.
And very effective with the ground and pound.
Protect yourself.
Nice positional control here. Postures up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Choi's in half guard. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Evans. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Evans is back in full mount. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook.
He's having his way with him here.
Oh, right into mount.
2 minutes now to go in this one. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Choi's in half guard.
Great shot from the top position.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Evans is right back to the full mount.
In the half guard. Beautiful transition.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Evans.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Evans has got his back yet again.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning. The position of the underhook opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Final 10 seconds.
Gotta be careful there.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Evans. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Oh, there's the final horn. We go to the scorecards. One of the greatest fights that we have seen all year. All right,
Ladies
the official
and gentlemen,
decision is now in. Here is
rounds,
Goosebumps.
we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All three judges score the contest 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, the Korean Superboy, Do-Ho Choi.
So the Korean Superboy Do-Ho Choi with another highlight for the reel here tonight. A big win for him in this featherweight division. And it's pretty wild to think that this guy is just getting started. Now let's see just how far he can take it. But tonight the celebration is on, undeniably.